Many things in the world have changed over the past 100 years. One thing that has changed drastically over the last 100 years is sports rules and conditions. From leather helmets to feather-filled golf balls, there are many changes that have occurred in sports. Number 1. In the 1920s, dribbling the ball was actually...
What the hell is even that?
Anyways, in the 1920s, dribbling the ball was actually a violation and illegal in basketball, while not dribbling in today's world of basketball is a violation instead. Furthermore, there was actually no shot clock, meaning the players could sit on the ball the whole game, resulting in low scores. Number 2. In the early stages of rugby, there were no rules regarding team sizes, resulting in matches easily won by lack of player limits. This lack of players on certain teams would create overcrowded fields, brutal injuries, low scores, and many more problems until many years later when they decided to make the rule 15 people on each side of the field. Before I tell you number 3, put your favorite sport or team in the comments section. Number 3. During the early days of American football, the forward pass was prohibited by the rules, forcing teams to heavily rely on running plays. This would cause low scoring and predictable games. In modern-day American football, teams have 4 plays to get 10 yards for a first down compared to 3 plays to get 5 yards in the early stages of the game. Additionally, in the early 1900s, football players would wear leather helmets as their primary form of head protection. These helmets would consist of a simple leather shell that covered the top of the head with minimal padding on the inside, often causing life-changing head injuries, concussions, broken skulls, and more. Number 4. During the early stages of baseball, a unique rule allowed fielders to record an out by catching the ball after it bounced once on the ground. This rule was known as the one-bounce rule. It added an additional layer of strategy and excitement to the game, as fielders had to anticipate the trajectory of the ball and react swiftly to make the catch. Over time, as the sport evolved and standardized rules were implemented, the one-bounce rule was eventually phased out due to lack of offensive capabilities. Number 5. Before the advent of the modern golf balls, golfers relied on handmade balls known as featheries. They were handcrafted by stuffing tightly packed feathers and leather patches. These golf balls were labor-intensive and expensive. Despite the downsides, these golf balls were actually quite durable. However, over time, they were slowly developed into more affordable and mass-produced golf balls. Number 6. Early forms of tennis allowed players to hit the ball against the walls and other surfaces within the playing area. This unique feature added an element of strategy and unpredictability to the game. Number 7. In the early days of tug-of-war, organizers often did not consider weight categories when forming teams. As a result, matches would frequently feature teams with significant differences in size and strength, leading to quick and uneven matchups. Number 8. Similar to tug-of-war, boxing also did not have any weight classes. This would often lead to life-changing injuries and lopsided fights. Number 9. In track and field, many events required the athletes to wear collared shirts and dress pants during their race. If you stayed to the end of this video, I would like to thank you very much. Please subscribe and comment your favorite sport down below.